Hey, y'all just listened to one of my very favorite stories by Kevin Hinkey's Chrysanthemum. You probably have heard it before, but that's good because then you kind of really know what's going on. Yesterday, you talked about character interaction, and today you learned about how characters change. And the interactions from the characters that Chrysanthemum had really caused her to change throughout the story. And that's why paying attention to character interactions is so important because their interactions really change the main character. So, there's going to be three questions that you guys are going to be asked to think about how a character changes. And we need to start with the first one. And the first one is, how is the character at the beginning? Describe that character. Well, if I think about Chrysanthemum, what I would say about Chrysanthemum at the beginning of the story is she was so excited to go to school. She could not wait. But then when she got to school, something happened. All the kids started making fun of her name. So to describe her at the beginning of the story, I would say Chrysanthemum was happy to go to school until roll was called, and then all of the kids started making fun of her name, and then she didn't like school very much anymore. So as the story goes on, Chrysanthemum continues to kind of be bummed about her name, and the kids are not very nice to her. But then something happens to change her. There's an event, something that happens. Can you think of that event that actually changed Chrysanthemum? Well, what happens is Miss Twinkle tells all the students that her name is long and that she is considering naming her baby Chrysanthemum too. And this changes Chrysanthemum, and Chrysanthemum starts to realize some things about herself. So then the third question that you are going to be asked is you are going to be asked to then describe your character at the end of the book. So how did those events change them? So if I were to describe Chrysanthemum at the end of the book, I would describe Chrysanthemum and I would say, Chrysanthemum now loves her name and realizes that it's good to just be yourself. So today you're going to read a short story about a character that does some changing. And then you are going to have to answer those three questions. You're going to have to describe the character at the beginning. Then you're going to have to tell me the event. What happens in that story that changes the character? And then you're going to describe the character at the end. Don't forget to use your text evidence from the card in the story that you're reading to help you and to really defend how that character changes. Okay? If you have any questions, you can always Zoom me and we'll talk about it. Good luck.